Hello everyone, it's the Crazy Toast and today I will be reviewing the Tier 4 British light tank Valentine. The tank, infantry, Mk3, Valentine was an infantry tank produced in the United Kingdom during the Second World War. More than 8,000 of the type were produced in 11 marks, plus various specialized variants, accounting for approximately a quarter of wartime British tank production. The many variants included riveted and welded construction, petrol and diesel power plants and a progressive increase in armament. It was supplied in large numbers to the USSR and built under license in Canada. In-game the Valentine variants are represented with the two upgrade-able turret and cannons from Mark I to Mark She. Armor: the armor of the Valentine is 60mm all around. The Valentine is very good at bouncing shots thanks to its low profile and sloped edges. As long as you angle your tank you should bounce most Tier 4 cannons. However, you will be outmatched by most Tier 5 guns. That being said, you will have to pay close attention on what weapons your enemies are using, and try to avoid putting yourself into situations where your armor just won't hold up against your enemies. However, if you find yourself in a higher tier match, remember that the Valentine has a good camo rating, and can hide behind just about everything. Maneuverability: the Valentine isn't what you'd call fast. With a top speed of 24 km, its speed is a little better than the French AMX-40. However, unlike the AMX-40, the Valentine can reach this on flat ground. The engines aren't really any help either, so don't expect them to do much to improve your speed. The tank is easy to handle and has good hull and turret rotation speeds, so you shouldn't expect to have many problems. Guns: like with many tanks in World of Tanks, you generally have two options on their top guns. Both the 6-pounder Mark V and 75mm are worth trying out to see which suits your playstyle the best. However, both suffer from low rates of fire, and in either case, you'll find that picking your shots on Tier 5s and 6s is essential if you choose to engage them. If you find yourself stuck in a Tier 6 battle, the best advice would be to follow a larger ally and allow them to draw fire while you have time to place your shots. Both weapons are quite accurate as well. Early research can be a pain with this tank, as one would think the tracks and the engines will be first, but not so much. You should first go for the tracks. This will allow you to go for the upgraded turret to mount the top guns, and taking into account that the engines aren't much of any help. Once you have the suspension and turret researched, choose a gun to research. The 6-pounder gun Mark V is better than the 6-pounder Mark III, but some players may wish to get the latter and use it while working on the former. Once you have one of the available 6-pounders, research the engines if you haven't already. Be sure to research all the guns, even if you just went for the improved 6-pounder immediately, as it will make the Churchill one grind far easier. Equipment: if you ever want to put on some equipment on the Valentine, these are the best options: vents, gun laying drive, sprawl liner, and camo nets. Overall, the Valentine has a good camo rating, a small silhouette, well all-around armor, and good guns means you can hold your own against most Tier 4 tanks. Most auto cannons are useless against your armor, and tanks like the Char B1 French Heavy and the PZB1 are easy targets for this tank as long as you angle. Still, you have to play safe, and make sure you aren't exposing yourself to artillery, tank destroyers and derp cannons. It plays much like the Matilda and the AMX-40. Where the Matilda has the best firepower and the AMX-40 has the best armor due to its sloping, the Valentine is much more flexible, given two powerful and useful gun options.